Good morning, students. This is Group 33 coming to do our presentation on the topic Introduction to Electronic Spreadsheet. Introduction to Electronic Spreadsheet. That is the topic. Under the subtopic of demonstrating on how to adjust margin and set page orientation. Our focus is going to base on demonstrating on how to adjust margin and set page orientation. With me, Abdulsamad Maltiti, I have Johnson Adra, Brintu Patrick, Ali Idris, and Riafi Daniel. Thank you very much. Student, let's get to today's business. Our focus is to learn how to set page orientation and also adjust margin. To do that, lovely students, we click on page layout. When you click on page layout, it will lead you to another ribbon where you have margins, orientation, size, print area, page break, background, print title. These are some of the formatting tools we have in working on page layout. Let's first of all focus on page orientation. You would notice that our work is already on landscape. By the landscape, you would see that from the distance of start to where these continue dash vertical lines are, indicating the size of the landscape. Changing it to portrait, let's click on the portrait. Have you noticed that the line has been moved to this place? Now look at the distance from the start to where the continued dashed lines are, and you would have realized the same line created here telling you that two sizes of portrait paper size has been created. Yes, that is how it is. We also have the size here where you can adjust the paper size to the size you want. This is letter size, which is 8.5 by 11. This is tabloid, which is 11 by 17. Then we have legal, which is 8.5 by 14. Statement, which is 5.5 by 8.5. Executive, 7.25 by 10.5. We have A3 here, which is 11.69 by 16.54, A4, A5, and many others. So you can equally click on more paper sizes. To adjust the format. So here, now let's look at the paper margin. We have the normal paper margin with the top and bottom 0.75, left, right 0.7, headers and footers 0.3. This is wide margin. Let's click on the wide margin. Have you noticed anything? you wouldn't get it here unless at the print preview. That is where you will see the effect manifesting on the paper of your work. But then we have the white, which is top bottom one, left to right one, header and footer 0.5. We have the narrow image, a narrow margin, top bottom 0.75, left right 0.25, header and footer 0.3. Good. Equally, you can have a custom margin. Click on the custom margin and you can come here to adjust to it how you want it. So the more you increase the left side, you would notice that there is an effect taken on from this side, and you can equally do that to the right. Good. And you can do same to the top, the header, the bottom, the footer. You can adjust this to suit your whims and caprices. Now let's click on preview, print preview, and then click on OK. If you click on print preview, it leads you here, and this is how it's going to be based on the adjustment you made on it. This is how it's going to be. That is how it's going to be. Let's go back to look at it in this format. We are bringing it back to the normal side, and click on file, click on print, and you will have it this way. Here again you can change the paper format, that is the orientation. You can change it to landscape, and this is how it's gonna be. You can change the margin size to either wide, narrow, or any customized form. You can do the adjustment. You can equally change the size of the paper here. Maybe if you want to use A3 on a landscape, you can equally have the A3 with portrait position. That is how the adjustment is done. If you click on print and you are connected with a printer, your document would be printed as seen on the print preview. This is how it works, students. I hope you enjoy today's lesson. You can equally make a practice on that. Have a nice day, and may God be with you. Goodbye. Thanks.